Hi everyone, welcome to SlimChat. It's Tracy, and it's actually quite late for me to get going, but I was a bit of a lazy toad this morning. My hair's falling out. It's because I brushed it, especially for you. Anyway, yeah, really lazy this morning, a bit wheezy. Excuse me, because Tyler had an operation this morning, and I've been worrying about it for the last, week, because it's been getting nearer and nearer and nearer. And it was early this morning, and I thought when I got up it would be all over, but it wasn't, because I woke up fairly early, and he was just going to go in. And it's like, oh. So I was messaging Gemma and Mike, but, mostly Gemma. And he's all fine now anyway. It's all done. He went well, and he risked recovering. He had a little hernia repairs. I think he had 2 or so little hernias in his tummy, but that's Gary. So yeah, I know he'd like me to say thank you to everyone who wished him happy birthday yesterday. He had a good day, got spoilt, and we went shopping and bought fish, and do you know, we did so much I can't actually remember all the things we did do yesterday. Oh, we bought some Christmas lights as well, and for the window, because it looked a bit dark, so I want to snazz up the window a little bit. It's looking pretty in there now, and I'll do a few more. I did a little short. People have asked to see the tree, which has got a bit more on it now, because found a little bag, and it had a few more of my decorations in, but still haven't got all of them. But you never know. I don't think there's any more bags or boxes that I'm going to find from my old house. And I know there's stuff missing, because for argument's sake, I had Cinderella shoes and boots that were sparkly. I've got 1 boot, 1 shoe. That's 2 shoes. 1 boot, 1 shoe. And I know there's other stuff that I'm missing. But so yeah, at least I've got a few more, and the tree's looking pretty. So I will do another little short actually once it's all finished, and I might do one of the kitchen. So if you haven't seen it already, it's on my channel. I don't know if you can, it's easy to find. When I go on the main page and you're on a computer or something, you've got all the videos that come along, and at the bottom there are shorts, and there's only one at this moment, 1 short, the size of these nails. Look at that. The minute I started painting these things, they all break off. Gary said that yesterday. Why don't you paint them? Because then they'd break, and that always happens. But they're at a length now that I need to cut them. Because they're getting in my way, and I start to hurt this part of my hand when I scratch it. And B, because if I don't cut them, they will break off, and I'll end up with 1 short one, which is always what happens. So keep them nice and what's the word? Healthy and strong. That's the word I'm looking for. I cut them. Chop them off. When most people think they're at the length where they like them, I'm at the length thinking, need to go. So, Gary's making a racket. I need to work out what I need to do now. Oh, made a mess of my hair. I did a few of my little jobs that I needed to do, like errands that I needed to run, but I know I've got a massive list, and I will forget things if I don't write them down. But I've sent off some giveaway winners, and all my things like ID that I needed to send off and things like that. So I've done that. I need to get a passport, which is next on the list. But I think I need to make a list of all of the things, and I can cross them off, because otherwise I will forget. I also need to check that I've got all the orders, like when you order stuff for people for Christmas and you put orders in, I need to make sure I receive them all, because quite often you don't, and then you leave it too long and you can't do anything about it. Which is annoying. So let's see, shall we, what the pussycat has to say about it all. Whoa. Here it is. Oh, new page. So we're probably still on the subject of human catnip and other compulsions. That was a bit... Oh, we're getting into this book. Right, okay, let's have a look. Just like us cats on catnip, drunk or stoned humans roll around making silly noises and behaving in an infantile fashion. We are recreational drug users. We use catnip for a bit, then we walk away. But, unlike us, many humans don't know when to stop. And there's a picture of a human flaked out on the floor. Or is that a cat in the catnip? Well, that might be a cat having a little brush of the catnip. I don't think I thought that looked like a shapely leg. You know, I don't think these illustrations are the best. I have to say. They could have put a bit more effort into the pictures. Just saying. Isn't it weird, right? Because animation really isn't the same now, is it? And can you remember when you were a kid and you went to see a Disney film like Cinderella, and how beautiful was the animation? And when you went to see Bambi and the animals, Snow White, all of the animation was just so charming and beautiful and pretty and cute. And then all of a sudden it became modern, and there's an awful lot of these animations that really do leave a lot to be desired. I can't remember any at the moment, but I know what I mean. So, Right Turn Clyde was Every Which Way But Loose. And Linda got that, Angel, Julie, and her hubby, and Kim and Moira. Well done, well done. So I've got a feeling that a lot of Christmas movies are going to start popping into my quotes. So not all of them, obviously. We're trying to like break them up a bit. But what about put the cookie down? Put the cookie down. I can't do that voice anymore. Put the cookie down. Put the cookie... I have to get my kids to record it and then play the recording. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Because they both do brilliant impressions of this character. Put the cookie down. It's not a character, it's his actual person. Anyway, what movie was that? And that's Put the Cookie Down, if you didn't understand my gravel voice. So yeah, put the cookie down. Love that film. Love that actor. It's going to be devastating when that particular actor and his other counterpart, who they don't really act together but is the same, only is an Italian stallion. When those two pass away, my kids will be devastated, and I think everybody will be. It's going to be hard. Let's not talk about that then. Let's move on swiftly. I have been eating these honey flakes for breakfast that I got. They're gluten-free. They're really nice, but they're not particularly good for me. So I say good for me. They're very good, but they're just, you know, I abuse them. That's what I mean. I can't have a small, tiny portion of them. So now that box has gone, I'll never buy them again, although they're nice. They're just too nice, and I won't be buying them again. So yesterday I had the smothered steak while we were out with jacket potato. In itself, not too bad, but we did have a sharing platter of what a friend of mine used to call brown foods. Brown foods have all got batter or pastry attached to them, so they weren't particularly healthy. But it's coming up to Christmas. It was Gary's birthday. It was his choice where we eat, so that's what we had. And it was all right, actually. It was a really nice meal. So we had this smothered steak, and it was very tender, really nice. Had mushrooms on it, sauce, a little bit of cheese, which has upset my tummy a little bit. But you know, sometimes I just think I don't care. And we had birthday cake when we got in, so we didn't have a pudding. But their pudding menu was awful anyway. There was only 4 things on it, and left a lot to be desired, so we didn't bother. I think, you know, a lot of the time now it's not worth bothering in restaurants for desserts. Anyway, Today we've got microwave meals. Very lovely, because they're from Marks and Spencer's, and they are actually really, really good. I think I cooked it in the oven last. It was a Marks and Spencer's spaghetti bolognese. Absolutely gluten-free as well, but really, really nice. It's in their made without section, and it is absolutely Moorish. I couldn't tell you how many points were in it, but one, I think the mac and cheese one, which obviously I can't have, has 14 sins, but I can't tell you how many that one has. I would say around about the same, because although it doesn't have cheese, it does have a lot of oily stuff in it. So one day maybe it'll get uploaded onto the app and I'll be able to see. But we've got no choice really today to eat stuff out the microwave, because a new cooker arrived and me and Gary got it out yesterday. I'm not the strongest person because of this arm. I'm not like tall and got good leverage in the first place, you know, I'm quite small, so I'm never brilliant. I'm not weak, so I can lift stuff, but I can't lift them high off the ground because I'm not high off the ground. So you know, we was gonna, and we had steps to get it up, so we got like a door threshold to get out into the hallway, then we've got to go along, and then we've got to open 2 sets of doors and go through and get it over the front door and then up steps. Well, we got there, and then we got it out to where the bin is, because there's this electric man that comes along and he just takes away old tech. It's brilliant. Don't have to pay him or anything, he just whips it away. So we're going to leave it there for a while. If he doesn't take it, then I'll get the council to remove it. But normally it just disappears. It's brilliant. It's like, go to bed and it's gone. I think he does it on a Wednesday, so you know, we missed him, so he might come along. Anyway, we put the new cooker in. Lead is very, very short, so it doesn't reach, and Gary's not an electrician, but his brother is. So I thought, you know, rather than Gary tackle it, we go by cable. Any problems that could arise, Martin can come and do it properly. So he can't come, unfortunately, until probably Friday morning. He said if he can get round sooner, he will, like later on today. But if not, it'll be Friday morning. So, well, we just have to eat microwave. So if we have to, we can have jacket potato, you know, baked in its skin. We've got M&S microwavable meals. So that's the deliciousness that's for dinner. But it is really, really nice. I don't know what it'll be like microwave though. I couldn't personally see any microwave instructions on mine, but Gary said there are. Let's hope there are anyway. So that's dinner. Delicious, huh? We haven't even got a hob. So, you know, all we've got is a slow cooker, a microwave, a kettle, a toaster. That's it. We nearly bought one of them George Foreman grill things. If we had, we could have used it, but we didn't. Anyway, oh, and an active fry. Can make chips. So, you know, and we can actually put meat in that. I forgot about that. Never mind, eh? We'll get by. So, I'm going to upload this and say goodbye, and thank you for watching. Stay safe, everyone. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.